Hello everyone, good morning, welcome back.
Day 2.
Yeah, welcome back to the channel, by the way. Yeah, a couple of things. Don't forget to click that subscribe button because it really helps us out on the channel. You know, like the videos if you like what you're seeing. We're on day 2 adventure today, back on the adventure around Milan. So we're going to probably do some proper sightseeing today.
Yeah, that's
rather
the
than
plan.
Yesterday we was a bit like,
we didn't have any energy.
We didn't have the energy to look at anything, look anything up. Our phone batteries were about dead because we've been using the bikes, but we've realised that the one certain bike brand.
There's one there, look.
Yeah.
It's the one we left, isn't it? I wonder if the other one's there.
I don't know, but it wasn't on the map.
No, I know, I was just thinking that.
So how these bikes work, you've got an app and they show you where all the bikes are, show you where they're charged up, show you how much charge they've got in them. They're brilliant for getting around. Anybody around, if you come to Milan, they are brilliant. There's loads of different brands. We've got...
Tia is the one that we've decided to
Tia is the one. We've got another one, which we found yesterday just to get us to the hotel.
There was 2 parked next to each other. We didn't know what we were doing. One of them didn't have much charge on it, did it?
No.
And I was like, how come you're pedalling loads more than me? And I'm like almost on your back tyre.
Yeah, my battery was dead on mine. But we didn't know how to work them out at first. But now we've sussed them out. Yeah, I'll just stand over here a bit. Now we've sussed them out. They're an absolute brilliant way to get around. I don't know if I mentioned it yesterday, but we probably did.
We don't remember much of yesterday, do we?
We was just all over the shop.
Sleep deprived.
So yeah, they are a really good way of getting around. So we're just going to use them all the time because it's a lot cheaper than a taxi. You know,
we're probably going to need to get a taxi to the gig tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll need a taxi to get to the gig and back. It's probably going to be a nightmare to get them, but it's just what it is. But today we're going to, like I say, we're going to go around. We're going to use these bikes again because they're brilliant. Oh yeah, and we carried all the shopping back on the bikes, which was quite interesting.
Yeah, we didn't
because there
was no way of videoing that, was there?
We had 2 massive bags full, and trying to get them on the
plus the wine,
which is in a 5 litre.
We'll show you it all later.
Yeah, so it was just very entertaining, that was, but we couldn't video it because we didn't have any hands basically. I was practically riding no-handed. But anyway, and some of these roads are well dodgy with cars. They just they want to. By the way, the cycle paths are amazing. Do you know, once you get
they're building a load more as well.
They're building loads by looks on it, but the cycle paths are dedicated for these cycles, and it's brilliant because you feel a lot safer than being on the road, and you can go through all the parks. They've got like these parks with dogs, so dogs can just be let off and play together. It's brilliant. It's a really good idea. We'll try and video it if we pass them today. But someone's nicked our bikes, haven't they?
No, they haven't. There's one there.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna have to try and nick somebody else's bikes, I think. but like, so yeah, like I said, we're gonna go and do some sightseeing. Just remind me next time that we book somewhere that not to scrimp on the hotel.
To be continued.
So we're on the scooters, say hello, Kazara. Yeah, I'm going to concentrate because the roads are dodgy around here. So these are the cycle paths, they're brilliant. See there, over there, look, that's the dog things I'm on about, like the little dog parks. Absolutely mega. So you walk your dog, let them play in there, play all together. But look at these cycle paths. This practically goes more or less all the way into town, apart from like the last third of the journey. It's about 2 miles into town, but it's effortless on these things, isn't it, Keza?
Yep.
So it's proper a good way to be getting around. Loving it, absolutely loving it. $4.99 for 60 minutes, unlimited unlocks.
Bit of exercise as well, isn't it?
Bit of exercise. Feeling.
So you're not walking around on them all the time.
Yeah.
Scooters.
You might not be able to hear what she's saying, but she's saying. If you go on the scooters, you stood up. If you go on these, you sat down. You're giving your feet a rest because my feet were burning yesterday. But yeah, look, they've got ping pong tables, parks. There's some dogs. Look, the dogs are just all having a social. Absolutely mega. Got the sat nav on. Phone's charging on there because on these bikes your phone charges as well The only problem at the moment with these cycle paths is like this. This is a prime example is what I'm on about. See, there's like roadworks here at the moment, so we're blocked. So now what we've got to do is try and get round on the road. So we need to go on the paths again, but it's, well, on the road bits, which becomes a bit of a nightmare because the cars are just crazy around here. So what we do is we're going to have to try and cut round and try and get back on this cycle path. But these are the only thing at the moment. I can understand this because they're building them, making them better. But it's just a bit frustrating, isn't it, at the moment?
Yeah.
So here we go, look. This is where they're continuing to build the cycle paths. They're actually working on it today, look. Building all the cycle. So you can go continuously on this, I reckon, into town in another year or two. Or maybe another year, God knows. But we've got another 1.1 miles to go. We're just going to have to go back down there, yeah, and we'll have to go on the road until we can get back on.
These little cars are enjoying them are like similar kind of concept as the bikes.
Yeah, you can hire these little electric cars as well, I think, but again, they drive like nutters here, so I'd rather not.
Same thing with little mopeds as well.
You're much safer on these cycle paths when they're not blocked off by roadworks. But I suppose it's just making it better for everybody. So apparently this bit here is the oldest shopping centre in, I think it was in Europe.
Definitely in Italy, wasn't it?
It's definitely in Italy, but I think in Europe this was the oldest shopping centre, which is quite interesting. So as you can see, there's the cathedral. I don't think we're going to go in there because the queues are massive to get in there. I think you can get up to the top, but it looks like they're doing a bit of cleaning or restoration on the outside. Big Gucci sign over there, look. You know, I think we're just going to have a wander around. There's Tiffany's.
We need to find some sun cream.
We need to find some sun cream desperately. And I did see like a Boots inside of a shop yesterday, but I can't remember where it was because we wasn't really complimentous yesterday. But we're gonna have a look for that. But yeah, there's Tiffany's just on that corner. We've just passed all the Versace shops and all the home Versace shops. I bet it's not cheap to buy your furniture out of there.
No, there's a pharmacy.
So there's a pharmacy down here, look. So that might be that might be the Boots that I seen yesterday. But yeah, it's lovely. What a lovely day today. So we are doing a bit of sights. She's looking at jewellery. Look. She's looking at jewellery. But we're not. Yeah, it's not. I don't think we can afford Tiffany's, baby, can we?
No, definitely not.
Oh, some nice watches there, baby.
Yeah, so I'm working straight past.
So she's allowed to look at that. I'm not allowed to look at watches. There we go.
There we go, right.
There we go. I knew I'd seen that sign somewhere.
Sun cream.
So I'm going to wait out here because I'm not going in there. Can you get me some Factor 6 if you see any? So yeah, and like I said, these bikes, I know I keep talking about it, but they are brilliant. I'm not sure what that statue is in there. I've not walked over and had a look, so if anybody wants to comment, they might know what statue that is. But yeah, it's absolutely glorious day. All these people on tour, having tours. But yeah, we're just going to enjoy the day today, I think. Try and do as much sightseeing as we possibly can. Keza needs a sun cream because she just goes red, like instantly. And obviously we could only bring certain sizes on the plane. And sun cream was one that we didn't get. So we're just going to buy it here, probably get some more deodorant as well, because you can only buy them in small packs, can't you? But yeah, I'm going to stop waffling on, and I bet you're all sick of listening to me at the moment. But what a great place to visit. If you're visiting, definitely jump on these bikes. There is a lot of roadworks going off closer to the town, and I think, or closer to the city, and I think that's because they are putting more infrastructure in for the bikes. It's definitely the way forward, getting around in these cities. A lot better than jumping in or getting in a car or a taxi or whatever else. I can see why London's... I'm not sure if London are up to this sort of level. I've not been in London, been to London in a long time, but yeah, it's definitely the best way to be getting around, checking all the tourist spots. I did think that they were statues or fake, but they are actually moving. Oh, there's some more over there. So we've just walked all the way through the castle to the other end, to this
nice little park that we...
lovely little park.
Very green. They obviously water that, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, they just get lots of rain here, I don't know.
But they've got lots of tortoises or whatever they are in the lake. Lots of fish, carp. So we've just walked. It's a lovely little park to walk through. We've seen this from the castle, so we thought we'd walk down. It's like the Pall Mall, is it? Not the Pall, the Mall, where you walk down from the castle. So we thought we'd have a look, see what this was. We're more or less at the end of the strip thing. So yeah, this was built by
so during Napoleon's reign, basically, to connect it with France. And it does look like the Arc de Triomphe.
Yeah, as you can see. But we're not that bothered about that, are we?
There's some French people here taking photos and posing in and all that kind of stuff. But
and I think we're more or less just at the back through there is the rest of the city, on the edge of the city now. So we're going to have a walk back up through that way, grab an Aperol Spritz, I reckon, aren't we?
Yep.
And maybe a bite to eat.
yeah, so probably grab a drink there, won't we? Go back through the castle and sit at that sandwich bar probably and have a bite to eat
have a panini or something. But yeah, it's been a cracking day so far.
Yep.
Weather's been amazing. It's quite warm as well.
We're taking it easy as well, aren't we? We're not.
Yeah,
we
we're
know
trying
we've got
to...
all day. We're probably going to be going back, getting changed, and then coming back out again later, aren't we?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
So we can see it all lit up at night time, and
I think we're going to eat out tonight as well.
Yeah.
And then just we're trying to rest our feet as much as we can, really, aren't we? Because it's like
we've made the mistake of wearing new shoes.
Yeah, which, do you know what? We're 41 years old. You'd think we'd realise by now, wouldn't you? You know, not to wear new shoes when we're on holiday.
Yeah.
But everybody just, for some reason, buys new trainers to go on holiday, don't they? And then, especially like when we're doing loads of walking, it's just stupid, really.
But anyway.
But yeah.
So that's why we're not being lazy by trying to rest our feet and all that. It's more because they're hurting because we're in new shoes.
Right, so we've just stopped at one of these little places just outside the castle for a spot of lunch. We've ordered a panini and an Aperol Spritz. Keza's got a, what is it?
Monza.
She's got a Monza, I've got a Totti, because they're all named after footballers and stuff. All the different sandwiches, there's football clubs, there's loads to choose from. I can't believe how many there is, but anyway. We've had 2 of these and an Aperol Spritz again at €22. You can't go wrong. And you ain't got none of this faffing around with waiter service and people, you know, messing around waiting for your bills. This one, you just go and order and they come out, bring them out, job's good. Just what we want, innit?
Yeah.
Can't be doing with sitting down and doing all the waiter service things. So yeah, we're literally right outside the castle, so you can't pick a better spot. Keza's just in the shade. And she's just topped up her sun cream, so we're going to sit here and chill for a bit and enjoy enjoy the lunch, I think. Isn't it, Keza?
Yep,
I forgot to mention what was on my sandwich. Yeah, mine was a totty, which was obviously a lovely ciabatta bread with like sausage meat type of thing, like you get at McDonald's, you know, like what you get in your breakfast, like a patty, and gorgonzola cheese and fried onions. Oh, it was lush. Keza, what did you have in yours?
I had parma ham and gorgonzola cheese and a thick sauce, which, you know, like the
Sweetness of it.
yeah.
The sweetness of it, yeah. But oh, they're proper. These are. I tell you, €6, you can't go wrong, can you? €6 for that. One of them each, and the massive. I couldn't finish mine. And €5 for an Aperol spritz. But they don't mess around. They like. They do a proper Aperol where it's tiniest bit of soda water in there. The rest is just literally Prosecco and Aperol. So yeah, we're just going to let this settle down a bit, and then we're going to go for another wander, I reckon.
Yeah.
GoPro battery's getting a bit low, so it might cut out on us, but we have got a spare. But we're going to go and have a look at. I think we're going to go and look at the building where the Last Supper is held, because we can't get tickets. All this year, you cannot get tickets. So that's how popular it is, and they can only put it on show so many times apparently as well, because they're trying to preserve it. But we've had a look, and literally there's nothing this year, so we might just have to have a look at the building from the outside. But that's where we're off to next, I think. So we'll catch you in a bit. So here's with Leonardo da Vinci's Last Supper is housed in this building somewhere. Like I said, unfortunately we can't get in because there's no tickets available, and to be fair, it looks closed.
The entrance is over there, look.
Oh, the entrance is over there, but
it's ticket only, isn't it? So you can't get in.
You can't get in because it's ticket only. But apparently it was bombed in World War II, and there was only part of that wall that the wall where the painting is.
All the other walls are basically bombed.
All the other walls were bombed, and apparently that was the only wall that was standing. So whether that's the work of God, who knows? But it's quite interesting. And then it's been all rebuilt and it's been refurbished. And apparently there's very little of the original painting that still exists, because it's been restored that many times. There's very little of it left. So
you're not actually viewing the original, are you?
No,
Really?
that's not good, is it?
You're seeing where the original was, but it's not really the original, I suppose.
Not the paint. It's not the paint, is it, that Da Vinci used?
It's not Da Vinci that's physically painted onto the wall, is it?
So yeah, that's a bit of a anticlimax, isn't it, really? But yeah, if you want to come and visit this, we just thought it's worth coming to look at least the building of where it's housed. Just something else to do basically while we're here, isn't it? Although Kez's feet are burning up because it's a nightmare.
It's not too bad on this day.
Because
the tarmac, my soles are not very thick on my shoes. I was literally dancing.
It's crazy because obviously the tarmac's getting hot, but there is also a lot of cobbled.
Yeah, so we're avoiding those as well.
We're trying to avoid them as well, because it's not the comfiest thing on your feet when you're walking on cobbles. And I can see as one of us rolling their ankles, can't you?
Yeah, probably.
But anyway, yeah, that's not great. So I don't know what we're going to do now. I'm sure you'll find out.
Yep.
So here's a little bit about it. If you want to read it, you can pause the video. But
basically, Napoleon came and took that room and used it as a stable and a barn, so that did not help.
Used its houses
of the room at all.
But I'll just put that there so you can pause it and read it at your pleasure.
And there's the information about the World War II bombing.
Yeah, it's all on there for you to read. So our feet are absolutely killing. I'm burning up. We've done some mileage today on foot, to be fair, haven't we? So we're in this, we've come back into the shopping centre. Look at this. Armani, Louis Vuitton, Prada, Swarovski, Gucci, Look at that, there's everything in here. Look at the floor. Madness. Yeah, this is all your designer.
Photographing and videoing and everything, aren't they, in here?
Yeah, they're all Dior. Everybody. I don't know, it's just nice. Just mad fresh games, isn't it? Paintings. Just look at the even the floor. Big Kaz are sick of walking.
My feet are hurting.
Yeah, I think it's time to get back.
New shoe problem.
Get back to the room and probably get a few refreshments at the room, I reckon. We've got some cold beers chilling in the fridge.
Just take the shoes off for a bit and
yeah.
feet relax. And then back out later.
Back out later.